This is part 4 and the final part of the Hammerfest Parallel Dimensions guide. This section shows PD64 all the way to the end, including PD86, which was hard to get to because you have to get there in mirror mode. I've got a bit of a cold, so sorry if I sneeze during the commentary. On to the video. PD55. That level's usually easy, and you can get the Rigger Dangerous Key and a bunch of purple crystals here. PD62. This is a big reference to Sonic games, plus the sneakers in the top. Here's a lot of lychees and peaches. Make sure you don't get killed. Also, rings appear at the end of every level. Each one's worth 250 points. Quite a good way to get points. This is one of the harder levels here. There's a bunch of pears, a bunch of watermelons, and a lone strawberry. And also the only way to kill him is to get him onto that one spike there, which as you can see is hard to do. Here you need to kill those bombinos before heading down. And then, or you could get crystal. That works too. This level's usually quite easy. Just kill the pair and it'll kill at least 2 bombinos on the way down. That portal will take you out of the dimension. Here, if you're lucky, the one strawberry will hit the other strawberry, but if you're not, this will happen, and you'll have to avoid the shots. This level, try to land in the middle and kill that pineapple right away, or else it'll be a pain later. Bombinos. Watch out for the spikes when you enter the level, and also the pear bombs. There's lots and lots of rings, and that's the end of the dimension. Rings and Sony controller, is that what it's called? PD63. The bottom bar looks a bit messed, it's because I recorded this in mirror mode, then flipped it to make it act like if it was normal mode. PD63 doesn't really have anything at the end. It's more of a challenge for people who have gotten really far in the game type of dimension. And it's challenging. Like here, for example, the only way to kill that pineapple is with a black bomb, but the only way to get over there with a black bomb is to go through a maze of jumping. In order to do it, there's only one correct path, and that's it right there. Otherwise, you'll go through one of the white bomb changers. This level is a bit difficult with that pineapple at the bottom and the bombinos all around, but if you're careful you can finish the level. PD64. Careful not to be greedy, or else that'll happen. At the end of this you get the NES pad, and but it's a trap. If you don't do it right you won't get it. You'll see that later. All of the floors in this dimension are slippery and icy, so be careful where you step. Here, you normally get a green bomb at the start, but I just did it with white bombs to show you, to make it a little more difficult. Here, there's lots of bombinos and lemons, so be careful about them. Especially the bombinos, you should probably wait at the start there and kill as many as you can before heading down. Once you get in there, you just need to kick the black bombs over and kill those lemons with them. Now here, if you do not go into that horizontal notch, when you go down to get the crystals, you'll hit the button, and as you can see, you wouldn't be able to go any farther. PD72. This dimension has lots and lots of points in it, and it's quite easy. So most people use it to avoid levels 73 and 74. Lots of peaches there, careful. And also there's a little dimension inside it that is very, very easy, like a levels 10 area, except for the last level, and it's a little bit harder, but not much. Also in PD72, like the normal PD72, the last level in it is quite hard. Here the order is really hard to get, so I almost never am able to do it. Order there seems simple, but the pair almost always bounces off and kills it. There, careful about the orange crystal there. It's a spike gauntlet. The order here is the 2 on the left and the 1 on the right. You have to be ready right away because that strawberry might shoot a ball at the upper strawberry, and it might hit you if you aren't looking. Here, the order is quite hard to get. Also, if you go get the red bombs, a banana appears there, which makes the order even harder to get, but which makes the order all the more satisfying. This is the hard level. easier way to do it is to shoot green bombs down, kill most of the lemons, and then go straight down the middle to get the blue bomb. This is PD 74. It's also one of the challenge level. And those buttons in the middle, if you press the left one, it turns into a green bomb changer. And if you press the right one, it turns into a blue bomb changer, which is quite interesting. PD 77. This is one of the hardest dimensions in the game. At the end of it is the Sega pad. And it basically specializes in fallen blobble things. The green blobs. This is possibly the hardest level in it. Here you have to, well, for this entire dimension, you have to be watching out for fireballs and other things like that might hamper your progress. No, never mind what I said earlier. This is the hardest level. You have to go for the entire thing to hit that button, and then you're able to go through with blue bombs and kill everything. So if the enemies don't get you, the fireball probably will. Thankfully, in this case, it didn't. Here, the floor is slippery, although it's not obvious by looking at it, so be careful. Lots and lots of blobs here. Watch where you step or else you'll die, like I did there. PD 82. This is very, very hard. You get it by reaching... You unlock it by reaching level 50 on Nightmare Mode, where you pick up the key to difficult worlds. This level here, there's no way to kill those lychees and peaches until they come up to where you are, or they fall or jump into a spike. So it's like level 96. If they don't like you, you're screwed. Watch out for the spikes there, but make sure, try to drive the lychees and kiwi into it. This is one of the harder levels because you get black bombs at the start, and most of the enemies are, well, a few of the enemies are you can only kill them with white bombs, aka the lychees. So once you get the white bombs, make a run for it, hit them all, and then try to kill everything with black bombs. And have fun with a fireball. Here, be careful for all kinds of explosive devices. Pear bombs, kiwi mines, all kinds of wonderful things. PD 86 is the hardest dimension besides hell, in my opinion. Levels are extremely hard to finish, like this one, for example. The peaches and the red and black bombs make this level incredibly difficult. So difficult, in fact, that I had to record it over 2 recordings because I died midway through it in the first recording. And as you can see why. Lots of razors, puzzles, and things that generally make life in this dimension a pain. I came in here with 6 lives at the start of this, and I left with 2. Oh yeah, and this is the start of the second recording. That's why my lives suddenly jumped up. That keyhole there doesn't lead, it does not have a key. So people are thinking that it's for some expansion update sometime in the future, but knowing the reputation of Motion Twin, how soon is that going to be? 20 years? This level, you have to be careful with bomb changers and the teleporters are quite a pain in the arse. You have to wait for a good chance, then jump in and hope that the teleporter takes you to the right spot. This is the easiest level. It's like level 53, just bigger and a bit harder. More lemons, things like that. This level's also quite easy if you're careful about the fireballs and razors and things like that. Lots of purple crystals, that's your reward. PD92, quick little bonus. That's all. And PD97, here you get mirror mode, and you have to take those sunglasses at the beginning or else it won't let you go forward. And that is the end of the Hammerfest Parallel Dimensions Guide. Hopefully this will help you figure out which dimensions you want to go on your path to beating Tuber or getting the Pyramid Pass or whatever goals you're setting. This is Dawjbns, DAWJBNS, also known as ANS1 on Kato Kato and Alpha Bounce, wishing you a good day.